Hello YouTube and welcome. I want to talk tonight about the possibilities of Bitcoin going further and higher and what's going to drive that. I want to talk about the buyers, who are they going to be in the future and where are they going to come from, and specifically Asia. The big driver I believe will be the population of Asia, which has a lot of people in it and a lot of young people in it that will ultimately drive the cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin higher, possibly Bitcoin to 100,000 or even further, who knows, in the next 5 or 10 years. But let me look at the figures, and a lot of Western media have forgotten about this play and have forgotten about this when they look at cryptocurrencies. They forget that there's a very large population which will push the price up. Now you've got to remember what Bitcoin actually is, and let me tell you what it is. This is an option. Let me tell you, it's an option that anyone from any country can buy a Bitcoin or an Ether, anything like that. They just have to have internet connection and they can get their Bitcoin or Ether, anyone in the world. It's very simple and very easy to set up and to buy. They can't go and buy equities or shares in companies, in American companies or Canadian companies or UK companies very easily if you live in these countries. Or Chinese. If you're China, it's not easy to buy American equities or shares or UK equities, but it's very easy relative to buy Bitcoin. So therefore the money will go into Bitcoin, it will go into cryptocurrencies rather than the equities or the shares of the UK. So in essence, this is a global, let's just think of it as a global share Bitcoin, and you have a global share that is what it is, a global share. Anybody from any country in any world, in any population, can buy this product. And ultimately, this is a fantastic opportunity for you listening right now to get involved in it and to buy something that in the future will more likely or not be a lot higher because of the option that anybody in the world can easily buy and gain access to this product and push the price up. So in essence, if you were comparing it to a shares of a US company or Bitcoin, there is I'll just go over the figures now. If I want to talk about the figures, actually I wanted to talk about the figures and to show you this. I got a bit carried away there, sorry, but I want to show you the population. I want to show you who's going to be the buyers. Now we're looking at Asia, and we're looking at a possibility of there being, obviously there's going to be at least 2 billion people in the Asian countries at the minute. There's 2 billion at the minute, and as you can see, this is Vietnam, 95 million people and a very young population, as you can see, a lot under 54, as you can see. And China is another one at over 1.3 billion. Let me bring up China. This is a great website if you haven't heard of it. This is called the CIA website and CIA Factbook, and it is amazing in the sense that it gives all the populations, all the demographics of different countries, and it's very interesting. So if you have a bit of time to look at it, you can have it and check it out. And I wanted to show you tonight the populations of Asia, and specifically these countries that will ultimately push cryptocurrencies higher, because in essence you don't have to have a big following of cryptocurrencies. If you look at the population here, we highlight the population. And we'll show you here now the population being, you're looking at about 100 million people. Millennials is going to be the ones that's buying cryptocurrency, so you've got to look at the population. Who's going to buy this global currency? Millennials, people that have an interest in it, and you've got 100 million people in China alone, 100 million males between 15 and 24, and that is likely to be the buyers. So you've got 100 million people. The possibility that there's 100 million people, you have a little niche, and Bitcoin doesn't even have to be that big, but as it gets bigger it'll get more popularity. You know, anything, if it's a small niche, it's big in terms of numbers, even if it's small in China. So you're talking, you could have a following of Bitcoin in the tens of millions. So you can have a 25 million people interested in Bitcoin and a Bitcoin community. That's going to push the price up tremendously. You know, so you got to think about the numbers here, and you've got to think that the big drivers over the next 5-10 years in Bitcoin is going to come from Asia. The young people in Asia, specifically the millennials in Asia, and they're going to get into it, and they're going to push the price up. Wait till you see that is going to happen, and I'll tell you right now that is what's going to happen. And as you can see, the figures don't lie. The young people in Asia will push the price up. That is going to happen, and you've heard it here. And I'll tell you now that that's going to happen, because the millennials, anyone can buy Bitcoin anywhere in the world, any cryptocurrency, if they become involved in the community of cryptocurrencies. They get an interest in it, they enjoy it, they enjoy investing in it. That's going to push the price up, and it's going to go a lot higher. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've forgotten to talk about all different countries. You've got Japan, you've got Korea, you've got all these different countries, Vietnam, Philippines, Indonesia, you've got Thailand, you've got India. This is a huge population. You've got Bangladesh, you've got Pakistan. You have got over 3 billion people, and I know for a fact it's going to push the price up. So if you've liked and subscribed to this video, and leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again. Hope you've enjoyed it, and take care. Bye.